Yeah. What's the business? What's the business? It's your boy Sco Dollar, aka I am Maurice underscore Everett. Make sure you follow me on all platforms that you can. This is I Am Me Podcast. Today I got a special guest, my boy Prince Bishop. What up, boy?
What up, man? What's going on, brother?
Man, grinding hard, grinding hard. How have you been?
Man, I'm blessed, man. Really blessed.
Yeah,
I can't complain.
that's dope as hell.
Yeah.
So, for the people that don't know, who you are, who are you, sir? What
I,
makes you you?
well, uh, I am a Christian, first of all. And I am a growing individual. You know, I believe I'm a true bloodline. You know what I'm
Dope.
saying?
Mhm.
And that's who I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? I
For sure.
mean, and that's outside of what God gave me, like talents, things of that nature. So as the person, man, I'm just a loving person, bro.
Yeah,
I love people. People love me. Those who don't, I pray that one day they might.
right. One
And
day they will.
yeah, God.
So dig this, man. So we are here today because my boy Prince Bishop has a new album coming out. If you've seen the beginning of the show, that's the album cover for it, which is basically him carrying the cross, which is something serious right there. I love it. Let me show you guys one more time because that's a hard ass cover.
Thank
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what's the name of the album?
you. It's called Crossed Over.
Crossed Over.
Yep, Crossed Over.
Okay, and this is an official gospel album, correct?
It is.
Okay.
It really is.
So let me ask you, what made you want to, go into the gospel world and create a gospel album?
Um, a calling that I was kind of running from anyway, type deal.
That's how I usually be.
Yeah.
It's usually like I didn't have people like, what you running from? And I know what they talking about, like being
Yeah.
a preacher or
It's like you
being in the
feel it,
church.
but
Yeah.
people feel like they got enough time to, like, you know what I'm saying, like transition, like
Or return back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I understand that, like
Mhm.
I really do, like it's a real thing, you know what I'm
I
saying.
agree.
It's just for me, it's like I've always been the type of person where I want to give whatever I do, I put my all into it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I really do my best with whatever is given to me to do. So it's like I didn't want to make God like my last resort when
Right.
I got breath today.
And you
You
can
know
do
what
it
I'm saying?
today.
Yeah,
I
you know what I'm
feel you.
saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
that
like,
makes sense.
well, I'm still young. I might as well give my all to this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if it could save souls, and if it can kind of somehow be like a tool or whatever,
Yeah.
if I could be a vessel or a tool or whatever to be used to win my people back, then let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
all for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plus, God allowed me to go through a lot of things, and and
Get
when
through too.
like
Get there.
prison.
Oh yeah. I already know we was gonna get there.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'll wait, but
So my next question is, with you creating this gospel album now,
yeah,
can you go back and make regular music or secular music, or is it
that's a good question.
yeah?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Because it'll be a moral thing at this point. I honestly don't believe, or
I feel like this. I feel like two ways.
okay,
Two ways. All right. And God is not the author of confusion. So this won't be a confusing answer.
Okay.
Right.
Mhm.
But I do feel two ways. I agree with the moral thing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Once
Mhm.
you brought out of something, you should never return back to it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? So I'm not going to return back to something that I was actually brought out of.
I got you.
Because it was a fight even getting out of that.
100%.
You see what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir, I
So
understand.
I'm not going to rejoin that side. So I got a new saying too. It's like, I changed, but I didn't change sides. You know what I'm
I
saying?
changed, but I didn't change sides.
Yeah, like I changed,
Yeah.
but I ain't changed sides.
What you mean by the change sides part? Because you this is
Because my homies are still my homies.
I got you.
My homies
I
still
got you, I got
thugging,
you,
bro.
I got you.
Like
Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
lot. Like I said, if I
Yeah.
could be a tool
For
to
sure.
bring my brothers back,
Yeah, for sure.
you know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah.
let that be the case.
Yeah.
But I can't stand on the battlefield with y'all the way I used to.
Right.
You see what I'm
It
saying?
got to be a different cause.
It got to be a different fight.
Yeah, it got to be a different fight.
That's it.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
agree.
still a fighter with you, bro.
Yeah.
We just fight. We fight two different fights now.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that kind of I can correlate that with the answer. You know what I'm saying? Like Nah, bro. Like I can't really talk about everything else in the world that I used to do. I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah.
So even if I did, I wouldn't even be. I'd be lying. I'd be capping.
It's
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
growth thing.
Yeah.
You definitely have grown tremendously, man.
Thank you, bro.
You know, me and Bishop was running around maybe about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I believe that was around the time when you first got out of prison, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, he still had the beat on the desk. He still had the beat on the desk songs and all of that shit. But when I was hearing you sing and hearing you say those songs, like that shit was touching my heart. You know what I mean? Like, because I could tell the place it came from. It came from a painful place.
Yeah.
It came from a place without
real.
hope.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It came from a hopeless place. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know,
that's true. That's real.
But my question is, since so it took 5 years for you to really, you know,
really
longer.
Yeah, bro. Like I went from I was just talking to my mom yesterday about this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like literally yesterday. And I feel like she kind of prepared me for this interview too.
That's dope.
But man, bro, like I went from so many ups and downs of life, bro. Like I could relate to so many different people because of what I went through.
Right.
And my mom was just telling me, like, you know, have you ever considered that? You know what I'm saying? Because I normally I'd be like, oh, me, like, oh, well, why did I go through this?
Yeah.
I can't believe I went through that.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't raise me to go to prison.
Yeah.
You raised me in the church.
Yeah.
But I still went to prison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Talk about it.
But it's like God got a way of like allowing you to go through certain stuff just so you can be able to relate to certain people that's going to need you at a certain time.
Because people might need to hear you at certain reflections of life.
Yeah.
And you done been there. And you might come from a selfish point of view, like, why me? Why this? Why that? Mama, you really didn't raise me to be in the streets. You raised me to do this, that, and the third. But that shit come full circle around, bro. You're going to bump into them people that need to hear those stories at that moment.
Exactly. Like you said with the jail beats.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to do that.
Yeah.
Just so people can hear God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And then
keep going.
It say like in the Bible it talks about a story, Joseph.
Okay.
Right. And I ain't gonna preach it none because that's not what I'm on.
No, you
but I'm saying like it talks about Joseph, right? He got sold by his brothers into slavery.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Then then he got by the person who he was sold to, he got accused of doing stuff with his wife that he never did. Then he got put in jail. Right?
Yes, sir.
Then he interpreted dreams in jail, right? But they still left him in jail after he interpreted the dreams for another about 7 years.
Yeah.
Before he could even see the Pharaoh. Now, when he finally seen the Pharaoh in a whole nother land, Egypt, the Pharaoh done made the man the second hand.
Yeah.
So he ended up.
He seen his brothers later in life too, didn't he?
Because he had to save his brothers because it was a family.
There you go.
They wouldn't have had to eat.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he told his brothers, and this is what really stuck out to me about the story and the correlation of everything, right? He said, God just put me before y'all. That's why I went through this. So don't think that y'all sold me into slavery because y'all didn't.
Exactly.
God allowed it to happen because he knew it was going to be a event. And y'all was going to have to eat one day. And this is the way y'all going to eat.
To me.
Right.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So that's it.
Yep.
I feel like some of the things that I went through, I used to be like, man, God, that's bogus. You let me.
Yeah.
But overall, like now, just looking at it and seeing it, bro, going to homeless shelters, sleeping on the ground, so forth and so on, bro. I get it.
Yeah.
I get the human nature, bro. The human that we need hope.
We do.
We need
hope. We need people that has been down these roads to tell us that we ain't the only one who went down that road.
Yes, bro.
We need those type of people, man.
Yes, bro.
Like I'm gonna be honest, like today we setting up for the interview and this guy like, you sco, bro. But see, y'all don't understand all the shit alleys and valleys I had to go down through in order to be the guy who might be admired to certain extent. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was. Yes, bro.
And that's a real thing, man, because I've went down a lot of roads to where I wish I would have never went down there, but
you had to.
I had to because if I didn't, I wouldn't have a person like this dude saying, yo, you go.
And now his dream or whatever sparked in him, he can see it now better with a clearer view, and it's not so much doubt on that because he see the hope in physical form now.
Yep. And I met him at a different time in life.
You see that?
Yep.
That's cold, bro.
So dig this, man. We about to play a couple commercials, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you share. Today I got Prince Bishop in the building. This is the I Am Me podcast. We are Liddy 2 times. You hear what I'm saying? Let's get into it.
I love you, Benji.
Yeah, 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 I just wanna know if I can have it my way. Baby girl, I'm losing patience. Fuck it, babe, let's get it in the driveway. I just wanna show you something different. Baby girl, you really got a nigga really dismissing my bitches. I just wanna show you something real. Baby girl, got a general about to feel. Baby girl, let a nigga show you how it feels. When a nigga come and hold you down for real. Baby girl, I just wanna love you more than that man you had before. I just wanna give you love. Baby, let me fill you up. Let me be your fantasy. I can give you what you need. Baby girl, I guarantee perfect's what you get from me.
Yeah. So we back. That was shout out to my boy Jolly from Ice World. He was actually an interviewer. I interviewed him a couple weeks back.
I like that.
Yeah, I do too. He just dropped the project "Tis the Season" on Christmas Day.
Go run that up, man. Run that up.
Go check my boy out. Yeah. So, Mr. Bishop, what going to prison? What was the pros and cons of jail?
Fear was I just talked
Hold on, pros and cons. So when I say pros and cons,
right, the good and bad.
I'm talking about leaving though.
Of jail, like being in there.
I'm talking about going and then coming home, and then what was the pros that you had from it, and what's the cons that you took from it as well.
Okay.
All right, let's get it.
Fear.
Okay. Fear is what? A con?
Or fear is a pro.
Okay, I agree. Keep going.
Fear is a pro. A con.
Because some niggas get out of jail and can't stop sleeping on the floor and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, I never
they gotta wear they shoes.
It's institutionalized living.
Definitely,
for sure.
Definitely.
The pro is fear. The con, loneliness. Con is loneliness. That's the con. It's fear and loneliness.
Those are two.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So
how does the fear help you?
Fear helped me because in prison, you have to face your fear or you're not going to survive. And people can smell fear in there.
Yes, they can.
It's like wolves with fresh meat on the table. And you right there in the front of the wolf. You can't run. No. Everybody around you is a wolf.
Yeah.
Smelling you, bro. So if you have fear in your heart, you will hey. Yeah,
you're gonna get eaten alive.
Yeah, it's that nature for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So fear, I became fearless, bro. God made me fearless. Dope. You know what I'm saying?
What was that prayer like going into there? Because I know it was a prayer. I know you've always been a church man, so it had to be some kind of talk that you had with the Lord walking into those doors. You understand what I'm saying?
My first prayer was on, bro. I prayed probably 100 times in there at most. Seriously. And only the first prayer I prayed was for me. The rest of the prayers was for everybody else. Like for real.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Like real talk.
Oh, I believe.
And the first prayer I prayed was, God, take this fear from me. And literally, like, it was gone.
Take this fear from me.
Before it's almost like soon as I said, God, take this fear from me, boom. It was like this whole like 10 toes down like spirit that just came on me. I was like,
like Goliath shield.
Yeah, bro. But I had this courage. It was a weird courage that I didn't even realize I had, bro. And I stood up, and I just had this spirit and this mentality after that. Like, if you bump me, it's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? That type deal. And it wasn't even no like rah type deal. It was just that. Look, I'm that guy. Just know I'm that guy. And he know I'm that guy. So good luck. If you got anything that's crazy in your head about it, good luck with it, bro. I hope it worked for you.
Because I know who I got with me.
Right. and you ain't got no chance, bro. So it's better we just brother this thing out.
Yeah, let's just be brothers, man. You might as well just come on in.
Yeah, and literally, prison and jail, same, different but kind of same. Bro, there's so many great brothers in there, bro.
Man, there's so much talent between them.
Oh my God,
so much talent behind that wall.
So many great brothers in there, bro. A lot of people just give up on them because they gave up on themselves, and that was the scariest part of what I had to face about jail. It wasn't even the fact that I was in there; it was the hopelessness.
Giving up on yourself.
Giving up spirit, bro.
I was got all the people around you who didn't gave up.
Yeah, bro. And they committed themselves to being failures, and a lot of them were not failures. Geniuses, great writers, just talent, just surmountable talent. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, but they looked at me and was like, just please don't become us.
It's a blessing to have those type of guys around you,
it
man.
Is.
Because a lot of people would be like, it's my last strike. Shit. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But it's also a lot of talented brothers in there or just wholehearted people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the talent, just wholehearted people that wants better for a younger guy coming in. Like, I remember the last time I went to jail, bro. I was in jail and I'm telling the younger guys in there, like, bro, y'all got to find out what y'all into, dude. Y'all can't keep coming through these doors. And I know they looking at me like, I'm gonna tell you a true story. I know they looking at me like, nigga, you in jail with us right now, too.
Facts. Like,
but I'm telling them, I'm like, bro, y'all have to find out what y'all into so y'all can stop coming in these damn walls,
Yeah.
Bro, I tell you no lies. This dude sitting across the west and they looked at me and said, man, folks, you got like a glow on you. He said, man, folks, you got like a glow on you, bro. Like you got a glow on you. I'm like, bro, I'm wearing the same thing you wearing.
Nah, but you're
and
not.
This dude told me, like, you have a glow on you that I ain't never seen before. You shining so bright over there, bro. Like, you got a glow on you. And that shit changed my life.
I got the same thing. But see, that's what I'm saying, bro. You don't see what everybody else can see because you're looking from your eyes and out.
Yeah.
Everybody else looking at you.
Yeah.
You only see you when you go look in the mirror. That's the only time of day you see yourself.
That's the only time.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody else is reflecting off you. You see what I'm saying? So it is a glow on you. You know what I'm saying? It really is, bro.
That shit, and that's why I try to tell young brothers how much they got a glow on their own. Like, I didn't hear my glow. I didn't see my glow, but I definitely, I know there's a glow in you.
Bro, I'm looking at your glow, bro. I've been like, before I got here, I was thinking about how you started.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as like, certain stuff that you said you wanted to accomplish.
Yeah.
And then,
because me and bro know each other from a very long time.
way before. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I knew Skull before I could ever even finish an album. Like, before I could think of finishing the album, I knew Skull. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And he was helping with hooks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I was bouncing a lot of ideas, you know what I'm saying, for confidence.
Off of each other for sure.
Yeah, with ideas, you know what I'm saying, about this music thing. And like I say, bro, this is that, you know what I'm saying? This is that glow, you know what I'm saying, that we talked about so many years ago, bro. Yeah. And it's happening now, bro. Yep. And that's the glory of God, bro. And people don't know that.
Yep.
They don't know why you're glowing. They don't know what that glow represents. Yeah. But that's literally God clothing you.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? 100%. You can have, bro. I sat in a cell with many people, bro, from all different lifestyles, all different events that happen for them to get in there. And bro, I got they told me the same thing, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You could have the same clothes as everybody.
Same clothes as everybody else.
In the same room. And they won't see they won't see your clothes. Yep. You got a different glow.
Yeah.
Because God is clothing you with something different. It's your glory, bro. You know,
you gotta like when those things approach, you have to listen. And you have to take it like you have
serious.
You have to take it extremely serious because like
it's not a light thing.
That right there will never leave me.
I know.
That should have never leave me, bro. That man, like, bro, you just got like a glow, folks. You're like, damn, folks, you got like a whole glow on you. Like, you ain't supposed to really be in here like this. I said, I am no, because
bro,
I was supposed to be here to tell y'all what I'm telling y'all now, bro. I know we all in jail right now, bro, but I know for a fact it took me 34 years.
Yeah.
It took me 34 years to figure out what I'm into.
Yeah.
You know, coming from the neighborhoods we come from, bro, we try to do what works for everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, it's very seldom where you figure out what you into. Like I'm into media. I'm into battle rap. I'm into videos. I'm into music. I'm into creating my own entrepreneurship. Like I'm into that shit. But before I knew what I was into, I was selling drugs. I was trying to pimp bitches. I was trying to
figure it out
the scamming. I did all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to find out what you into, man. And that's basically what I was telling all them young brothers in there, man. Like once you figure out what you into, the Lord will bless you tremendously, bro. And your whole mind and how you carry yourself and everything will just change tremendously.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so that's enough about me. So I got a question: streets versus the church, because you grew up in the church, but we also, we've learned a lot of lessons from the streets as well.
Yeah.
Which ones mean the most to you, the church lessons or the streets lessons? Yeah, I'm on your fucking heels tonight. I got some good questions. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a really good question, bro.
Yeah.
What means the most?
Like which lessons
I get
like carry you on? Like which lessons carry you on? Like, cause the Joseph story could be something from the church that carry you on. The streets lesson, like,
I feel like they one and the same.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you.
I feel like
the streets and church is almost the same thing.
It is. It's no different.
Go ahead.
I feel like without the streets, there's no relevance for a church.
Mm-hmm.
Without the church, there's no relevance for the streets.
I agree.
They go hand in hand, like thirst and water.
I totally agree.
So they're equal to me. That's why. Right. That's another reason why I crossed over. I don't know if people really I love and shout out to fine designer CEOs on Instagram, man. He made the cover, man.
Artwork. I was gonna get there. I didn't know who did the artwork, but
yeah, he's cold, bro. He's amazing. But
what's up, brother?
If you
I'm about to text you right now.
If you look at the album cover, and on the album cover, I got asked hey, aren't you going in the wrong direction with the cross?
Go.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I was just like, no, I'm not. I'm going, it's the way I asked for the cover to be. Like, that's how it's supposed to look. They was like, but the church is behind you, and it looked like you going into the streets. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's the point. People think I'm crossed over, like I'm
man, that's over. Hard. I didn't even pay attention to that.
Yeah, people think I'm crossed over, like I crossed over to the church. Nah. I'm carrying my cross to the streets.
Boy, that's hard.
This is what this is about,
that's
bro.
Hard.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I went through what I went through. I didn't go through what I went through to sit in somebody's church and hear some lessons for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
Boy, I went through this to go tell the people that I came from where they came from. Look, bro, it's a better way than this.
Yeah.
This is how I know. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they can look at me and be like, well, are you still him? Yeah, I'm still him. Check the holes in the hands. Mm-hmm. Check the holes in the feet. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But look at these results. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's what carrying the cross is about, man.
That's dope,
you know what I'm saying? But you got to carry your cross over to the people who need the message.
Yep.
What good is it? You know what I'm saying?
What's good to harbor the message?
There you go, bro.
Not bring the message to the streets where the message needs to be heard.
Where it's needed.
It's needed. That's hard. This nigga said the church behind me, and I'm going towards the streets with the cross. That is amazing, bro, because that's how it's supposed to be done, man.
That's what it's
and
about.
It's a lot of pastors, or just a lot of folk who are in the church that does that exact thing. It's a lot of pastors that come into the jail systems. There's a lot of them that does street preaching and things of that nature.
It is.
It's always good to spread the word of the Lord, man, because I'm gonna tell y'all now, I wouldn't be nothing without my wife and God. I wouldn't be nothing. I wouldn't be half the man I am without my wife and the Lord Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah.
Just telling you the truth. Like, there's no comparison.
I agree. I'm in the same boat, man.
Okay, so what was his name? Who did the artwork?
Fine designer. I hope I'm saying this right. It's FOON Designer CEO on Instagram.
Make sure y'all get in tune with him because the cover art is crazy.
Yeah, all his cover art. He do a lot of great people.
That shit was dope.
Yeah,
it looks so like
he worked with a lot of people too. So
that shit hard.
Yeah.
So the crossover. Who are we? Who are you got producing on here?
Oh man, look, I got shout out to the
We're gonna switch up the view real quick.
Okay. Shout out to the are we live?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Shout out to you said the producers, right?
Yeah.
I got John from Bang Recordings out in what is it? Chesterton. John, and then you got I had John, myself, I produced on the album.
That's dope.
Yeah, I produced on the album. I got Nephew. Nephew made, look, let me tell you about Nephew.
Dope.
Look, Nephew made the R&B joint.
The R&B song.
He had no idea I was gonna do the joint. But
Nephew was just getting in his bag before he had to go back.
I hated that, bro.
But his father got sick. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to that too, bro.
He got to spend some time with him before he passed on. So
that was beautiful.
Shout out
I
to
don't
Nephew,
make no mistakes, bro.
Yeah, he don't.
I love you, Nephew,
I
man.
love you too, Nephew, man. You
straight up, bro.
You so dope.
For real.
I'm so proud that you found yourself like right before the end type shit.
Yeah, bro. All that it's amazing, bro. Yeah. We hey, bro. Your growth is everything.
For sure.
Bro. So I had to put him on the album. It was only right. Yeah. I just talked to him like a couple of days ago too about it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Hey, my beats on." You know, our nephew is.
Yeah.
He was like, I was like, yeah, you know,
geeked.
Yeah, he was so geeked, bro. He's always,
nephew,
yeah, for sure. So he's a producer, John from Bang Recordings, and of course, Sound Ghost.
Sizzle.
Yeah,
Sound Ghost. Y'all know who Sizzle is, man. Sound Ghost.
That's my main producer, man. I'm so selfish with him too. It's so crazy. Like I be seeing them like because I know he worked with so many other artists and so many people. He's amazing talent. So why wouldn't he? You know? So every time like I need him, I'm like, bro, look, man, I need you, man. I need you to shut it down, bro.
Yeah, like don't give out nothing.
Don't give nothing else, bro. Leave it alone, bro. Stop. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's that time. And he's always like there for me, bro. So I love him, bro. That's bro God for me. So but those are the
and he did 75% of the album.
He did. He actually
Sizzle got that type of work to where he can do shit like that.
Yeah, bro. He give me at least like 85. He's always giving me 100%, but on everything that I do, he's either a part of or he points me in the direction to make it better.
That's dope.
So he's like literally like 85% of the craft when it comes to the music for me. So
that's dope.
Shout out, man. Sound Ghost, bro, for sure.
So shout out to Sound Ghost, man.
For sure.
We'll play a couple more commercials, man. Just get into it.
Okay, let's do it.
You know what I mean? We gotta keep this.
On another thought, I just had JR put you 6 feet, bitch. Use a pimp squeak. Cause I used to be the type of nigga breaking your crib like what's that and who's who. Nigga, I beat your ass, then take the cash from any nigga that sued. Woo. Nigga, fuck what you do.
It's clear.
Hey, it's the re-up. Hey, T Clark, what's good, nigga? Hey, everything's a go, man. I'm send them orders through. Hey.
Ain't going broke no more. Now I get it off for the low. Plug hit my line, it's a go. Soon as he call, I'ma go. I got them shooters on go. Get a green light, they gon' go. That mean they letting it go.
Y'all wanted to play basketball.
Have you ever wanted something so bad? At night you try to sleep, your mind racing so fast. Pray that you find a way, cause any day could be last. So many came before me, they ain't get to be champ. 1 out of 27 make it, especially when you black.
Yeah. We back. So we have this episode, not episode, but we have this section in the show called Must See TV. So I'm basically gonna say a couple movies that I feel like it's a must-see TV for the culture, and you tell me what you think about it. 5 Heartbeats.
Hi, help me.
Like, do you think that's a part of culture? Is it a must-see?
Yeah, of course.
Is it a must-see?
It gotta be.
Okay.
It's a part of culture for sure. Yeah.
What's your favorite part? What's your favorite part of the movie?
5 Heartbeats is Apollo.
Apollo?
The Apollo part. Where everybody, when they was at the Apollo and doing, I think they were doing like a talent show at the Apollo, and they one of the homies didn't give up when they were getting booed off the stage.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, he like killed it and brought the energy back to the group. And
let's do it like we did in the tunnel.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That type of deal. So that was my favorite part because that really symbolized life.
I agree.
So.
All Eyes on Me, the new Tupac movie with the dude who looked like Tupac and all that. Do you think that movie is a must-see?
I'm partial to it.
Okay, tell me why.
They left out too many details about Pac.
I agree. I'm 50-50 with that movie. I don't know if it's a must-see.
I'm partial to it. Must-see. Pac is definitely it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? But the movie, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a must-see at all.
I don't know. No disses, but
no disses at all. But you know the truth.
Shout out to Buddy who did the part too.
Yeah, what was his name?
I don't know, but shout out to him.
Yeah, he was a monster with that shit.
Yeah,
he do really look like Pac.
He really, they did that,
and he had a couple movies after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
All right, one more. Okay, 8 Mile.
Yeah.
Must see.
Yeah.
I didn't really care too much for his life. Like
I
didn't really care too much about that.
I gotta give him the edge.
Okay.
I give him the edge because he represent from a different standpoint of what our hood is used to.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I never like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not from the trailer park.
Got you.
I'm from the hood.
Got you.
We don't got trailer parks where I'm from.
Right.
But it introduces a different level or a different avenue from the hunger. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different types of hoods. And you know what I'm saying? So it's relevant.
I think so too. But I didn't really
even the rap battles though.
The rap battles,
that's our culture too.
Yeah,
definitely. I love the rap battles.
I love that the most.
Yeah, me too.
So here we go. Let's see what this is. So independently major is the section where we talk about independent artists who's doing major things.
Like who?
Like who do you think around the area is independently major, doing a lot of independent things, but they moving like a major?
You.
Thank you.
Skull Dollar.
Thank you, Black man. You all appreciate it.
Skull Dollar.
I'm gonna give mine to Blizz.
I don't know that. I don't know.
Blizz did a song with Freddie Gibbs recently, and it's almost at 100K or some shit like that. And you know,
shout out to Blizz.
Yeah, shout out to Blizz, man. You know, when you start investing your money in your craft and investing in yourself, you know, sky's the limit, man.
It really is. Shout out to that man.
Shout out to Blizz. Okay, so don't believe the hype is where I just say some shit that's random.
Mm-hmm. Don't believe the hype.
Okay, so they say that Wilt Chamberlain could eat like no other player in NBA history. There were 3 racks of ribs and a pound of brisket sandwiches.
I believe it.
You believe it? Yeah. He's so fucking tall, right?
Nah, wow. Wilt Chamberlain benched about 500 pounds, bro.
What?
Wilt Chamberlain was cold, bro. People, look, I remember it was interviews when Wilt Chamberlain used to talk about Jordan. And he used to talk about like Jordan wouldn't have really had no chance with him because he's too frail. And I used to be like, bro, he tweaking. Like, it's Michael Jordan, bro. But then I grew up and I started listening to like Michael Jordan talk about Wilt.
Okay.
And Mike was like, well, it was different eras, so I have to respect other eras.
Yeah, definitely.
You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I was like, Mike real with that statement, because he could have easily just took the cap.
Yeah, he could have just took the cap.
But he didn't. He humbled himself.
He humbled himself, and he took it like, you know what?
And we know Mike ain't the humblest.
Yeah, but I believe that because, you know, each generation of basketball is different.
And then you got to think
or
about
football. You remember them niggas that played for the Bears? They was a different type of animal. The new bad football players couldn't fuck with them niggas.
And it's Martin Luther King Day
today.
Yeah, it's the actual holiday. So okay, you know his birthday.
Oh, that's why they ain't got no school today.
That's the holiday. It's Martin Luther King holiday day.
Shout out to Martin Luther King. Man.
Right now, I'm gonna piggyback off that now. Right. Okay. So Will Chamberlain, bro, he dealt in an era where you had to go on the court mentally there, because he had to deal with his skin color before he even got on the court.
He was definitely a nigga before he got on the court.
He was that before a basketball player.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, it's no cap with him. What's his name?
I want to say like Dennis Rodman is the last breed of them niggas. Dennis Rodman was a monster.
No, he was. I had to go in silence because I didn't know like where
I was going with it. I mean, like body built wise,
effort, the whole
effort, all of that. Bro. Yeah, like, he was probably one of the last ones.
Yeah, he was.
Rasheed Wallace.
He was that.
You know what I'm saying? That type of guys.
There's only so many people that I think that could have lasted in that era, and I say that because of the mental state of that era. I agree. Not just people only look at skill. What about the mental state?
Yeah, because I don't think LeBron could have made it. LeBron would be like, "Get him out of here. He just caught me in there. Get him out of here."
Facts. But LeBron, what happened when you got to shut up and play at that time? Because you being on the court is more vital to the next black kid that can possibly get on this court. So you got to just deal with what's coming to you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? No matter, you can score 100 points a game. That man scored 100 points in an NBA game, correct?
I believe so.
Will Chamberlain?
Yes, sir.
100 points, right?
And he had 300,000 ladies.
Okay.
Let's be clear with it.
This is facts, right?
Come on now, turkey sandwich.
This is facts.
Yeah.
But it still didn't change the fact that he was black.
Very much so.
So all the success that you get, congratulations, bro.
Yeah.
You're still black.
Definitely.
That hurts, bro.
Yeah, it do.
That hurts.
It's even like that today almost. To be honest with you, it's still like that today.
We come a long way.
Yeah, but we still black at the end of the day. Like I don't think any white man would switch his life with a black man.
Why would he?
I don't even care if it's like LeBron James for real.
Like,
because
but in the words of Martin Luther King,
go ahead.
We shall overcome someday.
Yes, sir. So let's get back into the music before we get up out of here, man.
For sure.
Royal Tribe ENT.
That's my entertainment company.
That's yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is you doing all your leg work, putting everything behind you.
Yeah, my own publishing.
Why Royal Tribe? I know it's self-explanatory.
Yeah, self-explanatory. It goes along with everything. That's what we are.
A Royal Tribe. I totally agree.
That's what we are, man. We're a Royal Tribe, and
totally agree.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go too deep, but we're a Royal Tribe. All we got to do is know it. And once we wake up to it, it's going to be a different world.
So Prince Bishop, where can they follow you, man?
Prince Bishop F on all social media platforms, on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Prince Bishop F.
F as in Frank?
F as in forever, yes.
F as in forever. F as in fruitful. F as in phenomenal.
That's a P.
Tell myself how to read. F
as in friends.
Okay, for sure.
That's my brother.
What's up, man? So I want to say thank you so much for this interview, man. I had a good time. I hope the people enjoyed it. Make sure you guys go check out Prince Bishop with an F as in forever on all streaming platforms, on every social network, all of those things going on. My name is Sko Dollar, aka I am Maurice_Everett. And before I go, I got one more question. So this is the I Am Me podcast.
Okay.
Me is Maurice Everett. My name is Maurice Everett Murray, so it's I Am Me. You know what I'm saying? But my question to you is, what makes you you?
What makes me me?
Yeah.
Accomplishments through ups and downs.
I like it.
accomplishments through ups and downs, and giving people hope.
That's dope.
That's what makes me.
That's dope. So, in the midst of that, today is Martin Luther King's Day. Shout out Mr. Martin Luther King. No violence, no violence. Just overcome with pride, honor, dignity, strength, and numbers, things of that nature. Make sure you guys love yourself forever. Tell a friend that you love them.
I love y'all, man.
Love your neighbor.
Yeah, man. Love all y'all, man.
This is the IME podcast. I believe this is episode 5. So thank you to everybody who tuned in. Make sure you tell a friend. I love you guys. Follow me at IamMaurice_Everett on Instagram. You can go on YouTube as well. We there. So thank you guys for tuning in. We gone.
Can't cook up. I still wake up hungry, living life like it's my last. And I'm all up by the bag, since that basement with my dad. Facts. Teach a man how to fish, his family eat forever. Blow for show, long as we pull our resources together. Cook up, 2 times. That mean bitch pay me double. No need for your rebuttal. All shit, y'all in trouble. All designer on my temple. Got a drool and wanna lick 'em. What you smoking confidential? I think it's evident that this shit monumental. Feel like the president. Cook up so presidential.
Yeah. What's the business? It's your boy Sko Dollar, aka I am Maurice_Everett. Make sure you follow us on every platform you can. This is a dream rich, same hustle, new money situation here. And today I got my big brother, Mr. Den Dollars, in the building. What up?
Yo, what's the word?
Yo.
What's poppin', world?
Yo, Den, for people who don't know who you are and where you from, let them know who you are, where you from, bro.
Shit, I'm an artist with the same hustle, new money camp, Den Dollars. Been grinding for
shit this week. I'm going in on it this
That
week.
is the coldest song I've